Welcome back to the Relevancy channel. It's your boy Ryan here with another reaction. I ain't even gonna do no formal type introduction and all that, man. Um, yeah, a couple of days ago, actually, I heard it on Joe Budden podcast first. Shout out to that. It's like my favorite podcast. I ain't even gonna lie. Um, I think it's the best, honestly. But yeah, Saha is going crazy. I stopped it when they played it, but I stopped it afterwards and I was like, all right, I gotta listen to it. But yeah, he's basically just going crazy on Cole. Um, yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's the false prophets thing. And Saha is like he was a ghostwriter for Good Music, basically. But yeah, man. Saha is I want to say rapper, like a top rapper, because he doesn't really make the music like that. Although No Church on Sundays was fire. I like listened to that album. That was fire. But he's he wrote for Kanye. I'm pretty sure he wrote a lot for Good Music in general. His pen is just immaculate. Like he's one of those rappers that you just don't want to beef with. Like he could do it all day. Like that's just what he does. Specifically, like writing lyrics, writing clever bars, like his pen game. That's literally what he does. All right. But we gonna check it out, the whole thing at least. Hey, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. If you a subscriber already, man, thank you. Thank you for returning. But we gonna check this out. This is Cyhi Lost Control. B.R.A. Lost Control. I don't know what the B.R.A. initials are, but let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, hey bro, can you let your people know you not fucking with me? Cause them thinking you is fucking with me. I could never fall off. Yeah, can you hear me? I've been hearing a lot of niggas claim the best rapper alive. Two things can be true, that's a factual lie. I'm that actual guy with a capital Y. Flow slicker than a nigga with the patch on his eye.
That's what I mean. Two things can be true. That's a factual lie. I heard people saying you're the best rapper alive. Two things can be true. That's a factual lie. Two things can be true. That's a fact, right? People saying you're the best rapper alive. That's a lie. That's a lie. All right. That's what I mean. Like the whole slicker than the guy with the passion, Slick Rick. You know the old Slick Rick, the rapper Slick Rick from the '80s. I'm not gonna stop every single time he catches these bars. And the to the comments about the Damani diss that I didn't catch the bars. I did catch the bars. I didn't think that was. I don't think the bars was the really aim in his song. I just think the whole, like that. I think he wanted to hit 50. Like I don't think it was the so much he wanted to make a really really great diss record as far as like the cleverness and the actual like genius of the pen. I think it was more so like the genius of the actual song and the what the song meant to 50. I don't think it was more so what he was like saying as much. Not like this is gonna be like, but even this, I ain't gonna be able to catch all of these, man. I ain't gonna be able to catch all of them. And if I do, I'm not gonna stop. Like, yeah. He's gonna have too many.
My good brother in that Grand National, why? Shoulda knew you and that La Honda was gonna have to collide. Let's take this.
The good brother in the Grand National, he's saying he ran from Kendrick. All right. I seen that on social media, but I caught that immediately. GNX, Grand National, GNX, with Kendrick. We talking about, yeah. Talking about the apology.
Magical ride back to the shy. The FOI don't know how many bows I actually tied. I felt like Farrakhan, so ran rapping the pie. And my shit hit like crack when it's dry. So high you can hit it once and pass it to God. I give off that human trafficking vibe. Cause I had that boy and the girl in the back of a Dodge. I did what I had to survive. Can't sit with my back to the
Bro, he give a human trafficking vibe because he had that boy and that girl, drugs. He's talking about in the back of the ride, right? But the plastic, the Farrakhan in plastic or something. He's talking like bean pies. But then he started referencing like drugs, you know what I'm saying? And the whole boy, he got into the boy and the girl in the back of the ride, but human trafficking, people traffic, human traffickers traffic little boys, little girls, but he's talking about he's trafficking, obviously, the work, right? So again, bro, this shit is, he's going nuts, man.
dough, that's my tactical side. The AK rushing like a halfback in the eye. Armed with a shotgun, cause you passed the huncher. I should've stayed in school, but at this juncture, I got $10 bags, fat as Action Bronson. And I wanna rap, but I lack the sponsors. And half of you niggas never had the hunger to pass the trauma. I'm in the trap passing Fonta. On the sun on ashwagandha. I'm used to getting stabbed in the back, it feel like acupuncture. Ever been back to back to back with Hondas? Two of them decoys, one of them packed with ganja. I came back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Cause whatever Hebrew can be used by the bartender. Mazel tov, shots through the glass of the car windshield. That
Oh,
might
he actually kept going with this flip, but I'm gonna go back, man. I'm gonna go back. Nobody put this more fire on wax. But putting this more fire on wax like this Kwanzaa, obviously, like that's like the symbol of Kwanzaa with the candles, the lit candles, right? But he's talking about fire, like actually putting fire on a track or a song, and then he's about to carry this shit out. The Hebrew, then he led it to the bartenders. Bartenders give drinks, beer. So he about to keep flipping, going with the scheme. It's
was one of them packed with ganja. I came back just to crash the summer. I put more fire on wax than Kwanzaa. Cause whatever Hebrew can be used by the bartender. Mazel tov, shots through the glass of the car windshield. That might have went over your yarmulke. Cause Hanukkah might be the only event my bars miss for. And these niggas I'm with
might have no idea. Uh, yeah, this is just what he's really just baiting him. He's really just baiting him. Like this, because this sounds like he's literally like he has a lot of these. Like it sounds like if Cole even says something that he thinks is towards him, he can literally drop it like on some Kendrick shit within like four, nah, not even 4 hours, but like an hour, and he just bar him up real quick. Yeah, Cyhi is nuts, man. This motherfucker is nuts. That whole Jew and the bar mitzvah, you know what I'm saying? But the bar part, the bar mitzvah and the bar, he went back to the Hebrew part and then tying it into the bartenders, the brews and being a bartender. Yeah, that shit. Jesus Christ.
I'm not restless. Trust me, they done shot at more legs than Brock Lesnar. Murder for hire, they're turning to cross dressers. And if they gotta bring them alive, it costs extra. If they gotta bring them alive, it costs extra. That's what I call a small gesture. That's to all of you Pondexters. The
And the part Pond Dexter line, I don't think that's just like a rhyme. He was on social media saying like the best lyricists are from like the streets, right? And which he had a good ass point. I ain't even really peeped that, but he was saying like since when did like college dropouts or people in college become like the best? Like they didn't have that like street experience. He says it was something along those lines. So he's like also like you're corny, bro, and you're not. you're not rapping about. I think he's taking a shot at his content. He's saying shit like that. Like you're not rapping about anything that not only I can't really relate to, but that the majority of real hip hop, real rap listeners can really relate to. Which I get, but I disagree. I disagree a whole lot with that shit. I disagree a whole lot. It's kind of like I ain't gonna say it's an ignorant take, but I get the take that he's saying,
So
but
it's chart topping, heart throbbing, the dogs barking, sparks popping, 40 cacao like dark chocolate. Call God and he don't answer, they call blocking. Out of options, draw Glock, then start swapping. Gunpowder, the gunfire, the harmonics. The multiple shots going off, it's called violence. Bullets keep passing me by, I'm farsighted. The cops watch as I'm stuck lodged in a tree in my truck.
bullets passing me by. I'm far side. Far side, the group made the song passing me by. Let's run that back. He, yeah. Damn man, damn Cole, damn Cole. Nah, I'm not gonna say Cole can't rap like this and scheme like this. That pop verse was nuts. That was a crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I heard that and even looked at Cole like, oh shit, you taking it there, but Sai can do this shit all day too. Like he can do this shit all day.
Blocking, out of options, draw Glock, then start swapping. Gunpowder, the gunfire, the harmonics. The multiple shots going off, it's called violence. Bullets keep passing me by, I'm farsighted. The cops watch as I'm stuck lodged in a tree. In my truck lit up like the city they caught pocking. Probably hoping to find some narcotics. I get emotional talking about it, I'm Carl Thomas. Okay, this might be off topic, but tell St. John that them raps just ain't that jaw dropping. You forgot I still owe you for false profits. I rap punches that's hard as Bernard Hopkins. And
Oh, okay. So that's legit. So he's going back. I mean, that is kind of like you. Goddamn, you wait. Yeah, he shouldn't have put that line in there because goddamn, when did false when did false prophets come out? False prophets had to come out like I don't even know if it's on Apple Music. Yeah, I don't. It's not even on Apple Music. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah, 26. All right, come on. 10 years ago, you can't double. I get you dissing on your own terms and your own time. Maybe you trying to stump on his release or his rollout and this whole Honda shit. But 10 years ago, Sahai, come on, Sahai, don't. 10 years, 10 years is nuts. 2, 3 years, somewhat understandable. Motherfuckers got lives, personal shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That's understandable. 5 is a little stretching it. Definitely stretching it. 10 years? That's nuts. And he's a psycho for even waiting 10 years just to fucking yeah, I'm gonna get his ass back. Don't worry about when. I'm gonna get his ass back. And 10 years later, he's like, now's the time. And he still has some shit to say. That's crazy.
in my truck lit up like the city they caught pocking. Probably hoping to find some narcotics. I get emotional talking about it, I'm Carl Thomas. Okay, this might be off topic, but tell St. John that them raps just ain't that jaw dropping. You forgot
And St. John's, Cole went to St. John's, the college. Like, yeah, you doing your music up there, you starting your career. Yeah.
I still owe you for false profits. I rap punches that's hard as Bernard Hopkins. And ain't no yes men over here, my dog, stop it. We like the band on the Titanic. We going down with the ship before we go jumping off it. So watch your mouth before you go over talking. It's cool till you run into one of his underbosses. You got one book and thought you could run to Boston. I had a trap, one in Charlotte and one in Charleston. Have
Whew. Got one book, thought you can run to Charleston or Boston? He said Boston or Charleston? I feel like he said Charleston. Because Carolina.
go over talking, it's cool till you run into one of his underbosses. You got one book and thought you could run to Boston. I had a trap.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you talking about with that. But yeah, you talking about Kanye. You talking about Cole was talking about Kanye. And he's like, Saha's like, yo, it's cool till you run into me, his underboss, like his homie, Kanye, right? But it is kind of now that I think about it, Cole was taking shot, not Cole. Ye was taking shots at Cole too. It's kind of like a baiting him. This is kind of like even more. I think somebody wants Cole to go head to head with him. I think they feel like, let alone just Kendrick, but I think Kendrick's probably over that shit now. But I think everybody is kind of tired of him saying that I'm the best shit and not going into battle. So that really is a thing. And I understand that. Like Cole is my favorite artist, my favorite rapper, my favorite like he's my favorite. And I get it. I understand that shit. Because I think it's one of those like if I can get him to go into battle with me and I fucking slaughter this dude, like that'll help me, not only help me, but it'll also prove the fact that like we told you all that shit was just talk. Like we told y'all, like all that shit was just talk. He ain't really who we think he is. It's kind of like one of those things. If I can expose somebody, I can kind of like elevate myself, but also prove and say like this, like I'm real hip hop. He's just a corny dude that has people look at Cole as corny that could probably rap. Like he could rap a little bit, and that's it. Like you know what I'm saying? He not really who he say he is. All that shit. So he he lighting this shit up. This shit is fire.
One in Charlotte and one in Charleston. But have you ever read the book of Jeremiah? Cause when homie dropped, y'all was looking terrified. No pun intended, I'll tell your squad into pieces. Furniture moving like Jamiroquai's. Open heart surgery, you getting sterilized. You was a spoiled kid, so I can't spell a rod. And I done seen real killers get set inside a wheelchair. All because they told her paralyzed. Ever used the fish scale to weigh a square car in the day?
That paralyzed. You in a wheelchair, you paralyzed. But I done seen niggas' career get like sort of like put on, not really put on hold, but um, no, it wasn't careers. Damn, let me go back to that line.
Sat inside a wheelchair, all because they told her paralyzed. Ever kids, so I can't spell a rod. And I done seen real killers get sat inside a wheelchair, all because they told her paralyzed.
Real killers get fed inside a wheelchair all because they told a pair of lies, right? So they lied in the streets, whatever the case may be, whatever code they went against, whatever lie they told could be saying they didn't snitch and they did, and they end up in a wheelchair, but they told a pair of lies. The play on word, the word paralyzed, they told a pair of lies, either to the police or to their, you know what I'm saying, the gang, the group, the whoever, right? The homies, day ones, but they're the bar on paralyzed as well. Wheelchair, total paralyzed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, he has another one of these, just in case. Just in case. And he probably has another one just because. He has one just in case, and he has one just because. But he probably has five just in case, and has one just because, another one just because.
Never used the fish scale to weigh a square car. In the day I sold 10 bells, man, I swear to God. My plug made us write to him on a piece of paper, cause he afraid of niggas wearing wires. So many stories, man, I can't retire. From moving China White out to Shangri-La. What I'm saying, I grew up around some dangerous guys, famous for committing some heinous crimes. It can get dark quick, I'm on daylight saving time. You ever got a toothbrush and had to shave it down? The principal told my mama I should've stayed behind. 20 years later, I got one of the greatest minds. I know it ain't my business, but I made it mine. Ain't no statute of limitations on my latest rhymes. And here's my favorite line. If you heard that I'm a silver spoon, nigga, just know I got a nickel-plated nine. It's just rap.
You heard that I'm a silver spoon. I got a nickel plate in mine. Damn. You think I can feed you some shit? But nigga, I got some shit that'll hurt. I can send some painful shit your way up here. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Damn, Cole. Well, I ain't really gonna say nothing. If he do, um, yeah, I don't think he'll say nothing. This whole thing that Cole is scared though. I think he just look at this shit different. Like I think if Cyhi was on some prove you the best, I'm gonna sing you the verse type shit, I think Cole will hop on the track with Cyhi and rap with Cyhi. But he ain't know. I don't think it's because he's scared to, but he's just not a battle rapper. He's just not. I don't think so. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, believe it or not. But I do think he has the feature. I think he needs more of those daylight features. I think he needs more of those Absol daylight type features on a song. He did one with Royce the 5'9". He fucking went nuts. Um, American Dream with Kendrick. I'm not counting the one with Benny. Benny could have, yeah, he cooked the hell out of it. But I thought Benny was gonna like cook, but he could do one with like just doing verses with top tier lyricists and MCs. I just think that's his thing. But he ain't gonna engage in no battle. That's just not his thing. So, hey, Saha, this shit was amazing. This shit was crazy. Even if it's against my favorite rapper, I love rap. I love hip hop. I love no matter what it is, no matter if it's going back and forth. But great diss, Saha. Shout out to you. And for saying like, yo, it's just rap. That's dope. But hey, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, like and comment this video. Anything else y'all want to see, give me y'all thoughts in the comments below. Peace.